everyone, this is Phoebe Wild for BGG News, and I'm here at BGG.CON 2015 with Rick from Eagle Griffin Games, and he's going to tell us all about the Gallerist.
The Gallerist, which happened, I just found out, is #1 on the hotness list
yes,
here
at BGG. See that. Congratulations.
So this is wonderful. This is a game by Vitalis Serta. It's called The Gallerist. Nice big box.
Yes.
Everybody's been commenting about how large this box is. And there are so many pieces. There's so much to this game. I'm kind of leaving this a bit empty at this stage, and I'll show you the components and all that, but you'll get the general idea. In the Gallerist, you are a gallery owner who is trying to make their gallery the most prestigious and the most make the most money. So you do this through what is basically a worker placement type mechanic. Okay, we have 4 locations that we'll have our markers on, and we're going to be moving between the locations. One location we can discover artists or buy their works. So artist cards would go here, works would go here, and to give an idea of what those look like, I'm just going to bring out this sheet right here, and yeah, we can see it just fine. So these are pieces of art that would be stacked here. You have digital paintings, statues, or that kind of thing, and photography. So you have these different types of art tiles. We have the artists that you're trying to discover, and you're trying to build their value so you can sell their artwork at a higher value than what you paid for it. So these are what get placed over here, stacks of the art, and then you'll have 4 smaller artists, and then more prestige, some that already have a little bit of prestige, the red ones. There's also the money in here, and you have tickets that you're trying to use to bring investors and collectors into your gallery to then help build your prestige as well. So the basic movement is you're going to go to a location and take one of 2 actions. In this case, again, it's either discovering an artist or it is buying a work of art from an artist. Over here, you can promote the artist, or you can get workers, minions. Well, I like going to minions, but they're workers that go into your office, and you can use them to replace you or to come out to help in the international market, which is over here in these 2 spaces, and be able to build your prestige in the international market. Then you also have contracts and being able to sell contracts. So there'll be some contract cards that are laid out here, and you would have the contract. You could get a contract or you could sell a contract. So those are the 4 different locations that you're constantly moving between. You sometimes have to spend prestige to be able to do certain actions, but you also at the end of the game want to have the most prestige. So it's this balance that you're taking of how much prestige do I give up, how much can I get back, that kind of thing. So you also have these fun little easels. At the beginning of the game, you set aside 3 artwork to put on 3 easels, wooden easels that come with the game. And at the end of the game, if you have the best prestige internationally, you get to choose a painting that will give you extra points for scoring. The player board looks like this. So the artwork literally fits and looks like it's part of your gallery and hanging on the wall in the gallery. You also have a spot for where your contracts are. You have a spot to store extra tickets to invite people into your gallery. A track to be able to handle the scoring and how much your artwork is worth as your prestige of the artist goes up, and a place to store your workers before they get hired. They're staying in line to come work for you. That's how popular you are. And in a nutshell, that's the game. It plays 1 to 4 players, and it plays in about 30 minutes per player. So with 4 players, about 2 hours, somewhere around there. And also, what you get in the game is a little bag where you put all the visitors and that into here, so they come out and randomly, so you never know who's coming out into the square. And then you have your contract cards. Let's see here. we'll put that up there. You have contract cards. At the bottom it shows you what type of art it is. And then the other side, you can, or at the top it shows it, and then what you need or what you'll get when you sell that. So it is a very, for Vitalis Lacerda, it's a little bit lighter than Kanban, which has been very popular, but it's still it's a very thinky game. It's something that you really, there's so much depth in just those 4 spaces that you can go to, and the choices that you have to make, that it's a brilliant game.
Yeah, definitely lots of moving pieces. And
Lots of moving parts, lots of things to think about. Very high production quality value. The tiles are thick, and it's just a wonderful game.
cool. Well, thank you very much for the overview.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.